Dirk, don't forget to drop my suit off at the dry cleaners, mate, for Wembley. Thank you. Hello? Oh, Valencia. Yeah, no, I'd still be interested in loaning him in. Well, thank you for calling. What an unexpected delight. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 5, Episode 11 here at Sheffield Wednesday as we look to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And today we can't win the Champions League, but we can win a first major trophy as we go to Wembley to face Manchester United, who I don't think we've ever beaten. We play them in the Carabao Cup Final, and then before that I should say, it is Leicester City in the Premier League. But before we get to any of that, before the transfer window closed, we were able to get in one more loan signing in Jesus Vazquez. Now, I'm fairly sure we've signed him at somewhere before. It may have been Brentford, it may have been Leeds. I can't remember, but we've got him on loan from Valencia. He's a very decent to good attacking fullback for us. So left back, that gives us a little bit more cover with Timon. Arguably, he's actually better than Timon, so he may end up being first choice. I was actually looking to loan this guy in a whole sort of up to January transfer window. He was on the transfer list at Valencia. You can see he's played a little bit for them in La Liga this season and last season as well. And then when the transfer, was on loan at Espanyol last season. And then when the transfer window opened, he was off the loan list. So that was frustrating, but he went back on literally deadline day. He went back on the loan list, so we got him in, and excellent stuff. So he's here for the rest of the season. Now, we did send one more guy out on loan. If we just scroll down our massive list of outs here, we sold off two youngsters, which won't affect us in any way, shape, or form. But Dylan Keach, we sent him out on loan to our affiliate club in Sochaux. Basically, he's going to be an important player for them. So he's going to play every week, which is what we want. He is going to be a good player. He's going to be an important player for us, of course, because he came through our youth academy. So I think this is a good opportunity between now and the end of the season to get him out on loan, playing regular football. Yes, it's only Ligue 2, but it's better than nothing. And I think it'll do him a lot of good long term. So that's the sort of one in, one out on the loan market or the loan side of things. So that is, not being in Europe anymore too, we don't need as many players again. So that's why we've done that. All right. We have 3 games to catch you up on. I went blank for a second then. 3 games to catch you up on, all of them in the Premier League. The first one was a Yorkshire derby against Leeds United. And you didn't miss anything. It was, a 0-0 draw. It was a game that you can see we just didn't take our chances. 13 shots on goal, only 2 of them on target. I don't know. We just completely fluffed our lines every time we created a chance for ourselves, and we did create a fair few chances as well. So unfortunate there, but a point on the road, it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Next up, we had a game against Brighton in the Premier League, of course, and they've always given us a hard time. The only goal came just before half-time when Jorge Martinez smashed in the winner. So again, a game where we didn't take our chances. This time we managed to put one away, but again, XG obviously tells a story about 17 shots on goal, 7 on target. Martinez, of course, the young Colombian right back, he got the goal for us. He is coming along very, very nicely indeed. But the difference between this one and Leeds, of course, is that we did take that chance at home as well. Pippi was a little bit disappointing. Spoiler alert, we're going to drop him for the next one. But otherwise, again, generally speaking, we played well. It was just in front of goal, we didn't quite take our chances. Final game to catch you up on was against, of course, last episode, the team we knocked out of the Carabao Cup. It was Tottenham. Let's see how we did. We took a first half lead through Walter Razzini. And we're 2-0 up at half time when Clarkson's cross was finished by Jabing. Timon picked out Jabing at the near post just after the break. Before Brummer. Razzini second. And then Samare scored 3 goals in 4 minutes. Wow, we absolutely ran riot in this game. Yes, I don't think Tottenham's defence was as good as it maybe could have been, but look at the second half. 3 goals in 4 minutes there from Brummer, Razzini and Samare. We already had one just after the break from Jabing. 4 goals in 10 minutes to start that half. At that point, honestly, when we were banging them in one every minute, I thought this could be 12. We could get to double figures. The Premier League record could be in danger, but we kind of faded away a little bit after that. But it was a stunning performance from us. Really, really good stuff. Now, if we have a quick look at the league table, you can see we've moved up a position into 6th. We have a game in hand on those around us, which is this game against Leicester, who are no mugs down there in 10th. They're only a few points outside of Europe themselves. But we are potentially, if we win this game, 10 points off Champions League with 11 games to play. Unlikely, you'd have to say, but you never know your luck. West Ham is maybe the team we could look to chase down. If we were to win this game against Leicester, we'd be 3 points back of them. And I think, if we could follow up last season's 4th with a 5th this season, having been in Europe, albeit very disappointingly, it wouldn't be a bad place to be. So let's have a look at what we're doing here against Leicester. We do have pretty much a week off between now and the final. This is the Monday night game. Finals obviously on, it's a Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, but it's on the weekend anyway. We're expecting a 4-2-3-1, but a sort of a narrow 3 from Leicester here. And this is the team we're sending out. And all things being equal, this is probably the team we'll send out for the final as well. So Bev Quar in goal, and Rivas as the back two. Martinez and Taimon providing the width. It's Cook in behind Samare and Clarkson. Jabing in behind, who's that? Brummer and Razzini. Brummer's tied, so it won't be Brummer. It'll have to be somebody else. Who else have we got down here? I don't like it's mucked up all the things that used to be by position. Do we go with Nabian? Do we go with the new boy Giordano? Let's stick the new boy out there. Let's see what he can do. We'll have Sam Good on the bench like that. Yeah, all right, let's get out there. All right, we can see the lineups there. Quinton Fortune is their manager. And, well, let's hope we can continue when we left off last game. I can get on board with that. Of course, that could be potentially complacency-inducing, but we were absolutely ridiculously good versus Spurs. All right, and here we go. Warm-up for the Cup Final. Now, if you are on the Discord, and if you're not on the Discord, there's a link to that in the description. You would have seen that I posted a little clip from the inbox that there was rumours of a takeover. So that is potentially exciting. That wasn't a tycoon or anything, so how much would change, I guess we'll find out if and when that happens. But the chairman has been looking to sell, or been willing to sell for a while now. So yeah, that is just kind of what it is. And there's a bit of an update for you. We'll see if anything comes of it, as I said. And here we go. It's the first highlight. Are we going to get to that? We are with B. Now, he's not a bad left back. Can he get a cross in? He's done really, really well, though we could be horribly out of position here. It's in the near post. Oh, and Jabing. It was a miss. Well, it was a very, very tight angle. But we saw Jabing get a goal like that against Spurs, and he almost doubled his tally. Well, did the same trick twice, I should say. Giordano. Let's see, a big game from him. Cross in. It's Razzini. It's headed away. Taimon is there, though. Can we get it back in quickly? Jabing's getting forward. Back to Taimon. There's the cross. It's headed away. Oh, where was Nabian when you need him? Leighton Clarkson picks it up. He has been a really good player for me. It's over everybody. Razzini can't quite get to it. And, well, we're already looking well up for this, aren't we? Rivas goes forward down the other wing. He gets Martinez, the two Colombians combining. It's there for Samare. Can he smack one in? Samare to Taimon. Look at Razzini in there. There it is. Razzini, it's a stunning pass. He's onside, and that's a really, really nice goal. Walter Razzini's 9th of the season, and we are 1-0 up at home to Leicester City, and we have absolutely started this game incredibly well. Samare, Taimon, back to Samare, picks out there. Oh, look at that. That's superb football. Razzini just down the side of the defender, and, well, it was a pretty simple finish in the end, wasn't it? Well, how close was it to offside? I mean, it wasn't given, so it doesn't particularly matter. Oh, I tell you what, it's a lot closer than I thought. But there we go, 1-0 up. Let's give him some praise, and let's see if we can go on with this now. Well, here we go. Jabing with a free kick. Decent. Oh, it's MB, was it? And it's just gone past it. Really should have found the back of the net, that one, having won the header. Let's continue to praise them. The fact that we're out of Europe now means that we don't necessarily need to... Oh, that's not the best defending. Completely unmarked. We've got away with one there. It means that we don't have to rotate at all if we don't want to. So that is helping, I think, with a little bit of sort of playing the same team, getting some combinations going. And it's actually been really useful because what it's allowed me to do is kind of figure out what our best team is, because I can just, change one player here and there to see what works and what doesn't. So that's sort of been a good learning experience for me as well. And obviously we saw against Spurs, it kind of all came together for us in a magnificent, magnificent wave of goals. Obviously, that's not going to happen every week, but hopefully we'll start and see a little bit of a benefit of this now. And if we can get ourselves back into Europe for next, there's a good ball for Samare. Razzini's there, out to Martinez. Clarkson, I thought he was going to make a nice little run there, but he just stopped. Cook goes back to Rivas. Rivas gets it forward, looking for Razzini, finding Razzini, and Razzini sticks it away. He does have his 10th of the season now. Oh, he's an absolute beast in front of goal. He had a really slow start, and it was, I think, just down to the fact he was at the Olympics. He came back tired, and also our fixture schedule was so hectic the first few months. I think he was just constantly tired. He showed up tired and never really recovered, but I gave him a week off. When was that? I think when we were essentially out of Europe. I think I didn't play him for a week or two just to get him, recovered. And he's been banging in the goals lately. So long may that continue. We've got another highlight here. If we get a third, you'd say it's just about game over. Giordano goes back to Clarkson. Razzini on a hat trick. It's bouncing around in there. Jabin couldn't quite find it. Go on, Cook. That's yours, mate. But yeah, so I think Razzini is just starting to hit the ground running. Brummer has been quite good. Razzini's looking a little tired, is he? He's on a hat trick. Oh, this could be his chance for a hat trick. Jabing over a free kick. It's back post. It's looped up towards the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a penalty, is it? It's going to be a penalty. This is a good chance for Razzini to get his hat trick. Is he going to take it? I don't know where it says who's going to take it. Hopefully Razzini's taking it. It is Razzini. Oh, and he's missed it. Well, a golden opportunity for his hat trick. That's going to do it for you, mate. We'll bring Sam Gould on and keep him fresh for the final. Leighton Clarkson, there's the cross. It's, not quite at Jabing. Can Cook get to that? He can. Samare, no, it's intercepted. Now, what we don't want is to go back to 2-1. It's one of those scorelines, I'd say, the most dangerous lead in football. You feel so comfortable at 2-0, but if a goal goes in, it is anything but comfortable. But we're looking good. I don't want to jinx it too badly here, which you obviously will do. Oh, Clarkson did well there. Samare can't quite get to it, but Cook out to time on. We're recycling the ball so quickly. It's wonderful to see. Jabing down to Clarkson, back to Jabing, and Jabing gets our third, and that should be that. A rocket shot from João Augusto Jabing, a 6th of the season for him, and it's just looking very, very good right now, isn't it? Cross in, Jabing down to Clarkson, back to Jabing. I tell you, I really am enjoying Clarkson in our midfield. He's not our best player, certainly star ratings wise, even attributes wise, but he just seems to fit. And sometimes you just get players like that, don't you? They're not the best, but they just fit into the team and what you want them to do. And I think Clarkson is just a perfect example of that. And we picked him up. Basically, I signed him from Liverpool. He was transfer listed. And I just signed him because he was cheap and figured we could sell him for a profit. And he's turning into a very, very important part of our team. Taimon, did he win that cleanly? He did. Here we go with Sam Gould. Can we get Giordano a first Wednesday goal? No, it's tackled away, but Samare picks it up. It's Davide. Back to Samare. Can Samare refine Davide in front? Oh, it's bouncing around and it's cleared away. And that just about might be that. Do we have an injury there? No, it was the yellow smile. I panicked. Let's just leave it for now. We'll get to the full-time whistle. And that is a very, very good, a very, very comfortable, a very, very dominant 3-0 win. That's almost as good as we've played. That was every bit as good as the Tottenham game, I think. Well done, boys. Very happy with that. So there we go. We can see the league table. We are now just the 3 points back of West Ham, 10 points back of Chelsea. It's going to be tough to run that down. It really, really is. But it is what it is. Like I say, I think first year in Europe, a lot of new young players in the team. If we can get 5th in this league, then we've done quite well. Rivas he's looking a really good player, isn't he? Oh, I'm really excited about the team we have. So many good young players. And they're just starting to click a little bit now as well. Guys, wait right there. We're off to Wembley next for the Carabao Cup Final. Good evening and welcome to Wembley for the 2025 Carabao Cup Final between holders Manchester United and Sheffield Wednesday, looking for their first major trophy in 34 years. Now, we're joined by the man looking to mastermind today's victory. And Aussie, you've never beaten Manchester United as a manager, so what on earth makes you think you can do that today?
I hate suits. Why do I have to wear a suit? Look, mates, we've been in decent form in the league. We've won our last 2 games by an aggregate score of 9-0, so we're in good form. So, we send the same team out there today, and I believe that, we can give Manchester United a game, that's for sure.
Okay, welcome back, and here we go. It is Carabao Cup Final time, and this doesn't make for great reading, does it? We've played them 11 times, none of which is a friendly. We've lost 10, we've drawn 1, we've scored 7, conceded 35 with a negative goal difference of 28. So that doesn't bode too well for the final, but, we live in hope, don't we? A little bit to catch you up on that's happened since last game. We've had the end of the month. Obviously, we're at the 1st of March. And look at this for domination of the player of the month. Razzini first, 4 goals in 4 games. And Jabring, 3 goals and 1 assist in probably 4 games. So we're in form, as I say. And, let's hope that, we can go on with this and go and win ourselves a final. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. We are expecting a 4-2-3-1 formation from them. And this is the team we're sending out. I really don't see too much of a sense in changing things. So there is just the one change, and it's Bevquart in goal. And B and Rivas will continue at the back. Martinez and Taimon in wide areas. Cook, Samare and Clarkson in midfield. Jabring in behind Brummer, who's back fit now, so he comes back into the team. Look at that, trending in the right way. And the star of our team, I am deeply, deeply in love with Walter Razzini. He will lead the line for us. And, this is the best team we've ever had. I think we're playing the best we ever had. Let's see if we can go win a trophy. Alright, so we can see the team sheets. I did make one last minute change to the bench. I put Nabian on the bench in place of Sam Gould just for his height if we are desperate late on. So that's an option for us there. But otherwise, unchanged from, obviously, from the team that I showed you before we went into the dressing room. What do we say this? Let's go out there, prove everyone we're winners. I mean, it sounds very high school, doesn't it? Come on, boys, we're all winners. But, let's prove that we are. We haven't won a trophy as a club for 31 years. And that the last trophy that Sheffield Wednesday won was the Carabao Cup, although it was not called the Carabao Cup, back in 1991. So this is a huge day. I'm starting to get nervous now. I'm saying all this stuff out loud. But here we are at Wembley Stadium. San Marino flags up at the top of the stand there for some reason. And here we go. Oh, it is what it is. Come on, boys. We can do this. We've got a corner to defend. Don't break our hearts in the second minute of the game. Oh, just over. That's okay. I just hope we do well, that we're in the game at least. And if we lose, it's because we're disappointed that we've lost. And it's not that we've gone out there, absolutely shut the bed and ended up with nothing. Rivas, here we go. Is this going to be a highlight for Wednesday? Clarkson and Cook exchange passes. Martinez, Cook, goes back to Rivas. Jabing trying to find some space. Martinez does find space. Brings it beautifully down the chest. Brummer. Can Brummer find somebody? Samare! Oh! It didn't look a mile away, does it? Shots fired, though. Alright, come on, boys. Can we win this ball back high up the pitch? It's Max Aarons? Yeah, I was thinking Rolando Aarons, but it's not him. Rivas heads it down there for Clarkson. Clarkson forward to Brummer. Brummer, it's not the best pass. And are we going to get done on the break here? Taimon with Greenwood getting in behind him. Taimon's done well to get back. Can he stop the cross coming in? Samare's there. Oh, and Rashford has turned it in. A 20th of the season for him. And we've maybe paid a little bit of a price there for that loose pass in midfield. Well, we've paid a massive price. I don't know how much that pass in midfield was to blame for it. Oh, it's a good ball in. I don't know if you could blame NB or Rivas for that one. It's just a good ball in between them, really, isn't it? Let's encourage them. And see, Martinez has picked up an injury. Okay, so we will bring on Del Prato for him. That's fine. That's like for like. And that is not a problem. We've got a corner to defend now. Odegaard towards the back post. And it's just over the bar from Rashford again. And another corner. Is this game slipping away from us a little bit here? Oof. Again, over the bar. Come on, boys. Let's settle this down. And now Del Prato's injured. And that's actually a problem because we're out of right backs. All right, so we'll stick Vazquez out there. I'm wondering a little bit if we lower the tempo down. And that's going to be an actual problem at right back now because, well, hopefully they're not too serious, those injuries. But, I mean, Martinez, we took him off quickly. Hopefully that'll be okay. But we don't know how serious that Del Prato injury is. Show me something different second half, boys. That wasn't particularly good. Let's pump our fists. Let's get back out there. Now, of course, we've made 2 subs already now as well, haven't we? Which, again, isn't ideal. And we've got a highlight very early in this second half. Now, what we don't want or need is to go a second goal down so early. And could have Razzini got to that. We just haven't quite... We've done exactly what I hope we did in that we just haven't quite shown up yet. Time on, what is that, man? And seconds into the second half, we're 2-0 down. And I don't know what Taimon's trying to do. Get it away. And then MB is... I mean, again, just get it away. It's a double stuff up. Alright, what can we do? We've got to try and change this. Do we go wingers? We could play Brummer and Edwards as wingers. So if we did that, it would be Edwards on... Who do we take off? It would be Samare, probably. We'd probably like to have Cook still on the field, I think, wouldn't we? So we'd bring on Edwards for Cook. No, Edwards for Samare. Switch. We'll have to go with the number 10 because we definitely need to try and... try and get ourselves back into this game. You as an advanced playmaker on attack. And... I just wanted us to do well. And it's just not worked out, has it, in any way, shape or form for us. And it's the worst nightmare. It's mistakes. Well, certainly for the second goal, and that's arguably the one that's killed it here for us. Can Cook get a tackle in there? Don't get yourself sent off, please. Taimon wins it back. Razzini has it. Edwards is getting forward. We've got players in the middle with him. Jabing, back to Edwards. No, but it's fallen for Jabing. Can he get us back in this cup final? It's a horrible finish. Oh, we've choked on the big stage. It's Europe all over again. Come on, boys. We wait till after the highlight before we encourage them. Vazquez to Jabing. Vazquez on his left foot. It's a good ball for Taimon. Taimon to Brummer. Oh, we're stuffing around with it. Somebody just put the ball in the back of the net. And is Cook going to get himself sent off? Of course he is. And it's all gone horribly, horribly wrong. Well, we just dropped Jabing back in, I suppose, don't we? Advanced playmaker. You're not going to be a deep-lying playmaker. I mean, 2 injuries, a red card. What more? What more could go wrong? Decent save by Bevquar there, but it's... I really thought that, we had a really good chance in this one. We were playing so well. I may have got something wrong pre-game. Is it not? Why won't it let me yell? Away. It was another error. I missed whose missed header it was, but I definitely just saw the commentary there. It was a missed header. It's Vazquez. I mean, he's playing out of position. I'm almost willing to give him that one, but... It's a day of disappointment. Can we get something? A consolation. Clarkson across there for Jabing. Brummer's there with him. Jabing goes past one. Crossfield pass looking for Edwards. What can he do? He gets himself into the penalty area. He has a go at goal. It's at least a shot with a little bit of venom behind it. But, yeah. It's everything I really didn't want this game to be. We've made mistakes. We've stuffed up. Brummer loves a long-range effort. And, yeah, ultimately we haven't shown up for the big occasion. And that is obviously the disappointment, isn't it? The trophy wait will go on. At least we've been to a final now, I suppose. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we have changed the way we were playing ahead of this one? I just thought we were playing so forward would be ridiculously harsh. I just thought we were playing well. I didn't really see a sense in changing too much. But, yeah, maybe I was over or underconfident. I'll have to go back and see exactly what I said in pre-game press conferences and such. I mean, we're playing okay now. Now the game is dead. You know, we're keeping possession. We're at least getting some shots towards goal. And that'll do it. Manchester United win the Carabao Cup Final. They've absolutely pulled our pants down. And, yeah, I mean, well, Wembley's not a place to go and lose a final, is it? That is for sure. It hurts, but it'll be all the sweeter when eventually we do win something. We'll remember these moments. And congratulations, Manchester United. You won the cup that no one cares about. Sorry, mate. Bad day today. Yeah, I mean, look, mate, it's just the Carabao Cup, isn't it? No one cares except for the winners. F*** off, Ollie. Yeah, you know, I just hope that, you know, the injuries to Martinez and Del Prato aren't too bad. You know, nothing went our way today at all. And hopefully we can just move on quickly and forget this ever happened. So, I mean, so what do we say to that? Was it unacceptable? Maybe. So, Manchester United lift the EFL Cup. We've lost the final. And we didn't just lose the final. Oh, it's a broken leg for Del Prato. I mean, so that's obviously that season over. It's been a nightmare, hasn't it? What a horrible final it's been. The Martinez injury is fine. Maybe we should just left him on. And of course, the red card for Cook as well. A broken leg, a red card. What's your worst final you've ever had? Surely it doesn't get much worse than that. Oh, I'm so disappointed. And that's just insult to injury. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Remember when we won the first game 3-0? What a wonderful start to the episode that was. I think what we'll do, we've got this hellish run of fixtures coming up again. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Manchester City at home and Liverpool away, second and third in the league. And that will go a long way to deciding, you know, we do in a way have our fate in our own hands here because we've still got to play second, third, Arsenal who are getting a little bit better, but then Chelsea who are fourth, West Ham who are fifth. So, you know, if we can go on a run of games, now that today would suggest we're not going to do that, but before that, you know, if we could go on a run of games and pick up a lot of results from these run of next, 5 games or so, maybe we could chase down Chelsea, but I do think the goal's got to be West Ham in fifth. As I said, if you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time to face City and Liverpool. Take care.